is Travis Jennings and I am with FinanceCape. Now FinanceCape is your finance concierge. So what in the heck is a finance concierge? In order to explain that, I've created a 7-part video series. Today is video number 1 and we will be periodically releasing the next 6 videos over the next couple of weeks. So intro will be this one. I'm going to, of course, go over what you're going to learn in this video series. I'm also going to tell you a little bit about the who, what, where, when, why, and how it is that we do what we do, and why it's important that everybody has access to a finance concierge, right? I mean, wouldn't it be nice if we had a concierge at our house, right? If we needed something, we just ask them and they direct us, point us, send us where we need to go and provide access and a way to get there, right? So video number 1 is that. Video number 2, we're going to dive deeper into the how we do it, right? So our system, it has 3 key parts. Number 1 is we want to provide solutions. We want to provide solutions that actually matter. So the way it normally works is you let us know what maybe the 3 biggest challenges in your life are. If you own a business, maybe it's revenue, maybe it's expenses, maybe it's taxes, maybe it's workflows. We help where we can, right? So you tell us what some of your obstacles are and we provide solutions. If you're a normal person and you're buried in debt, we have solutions for that. If you're a normal person, you got a whole bunch of money, well your needs are different, right? So you probably need discussions and solutions with regards to protecting your assets if you were to become deaf or disabled. Become dead or disabled. Maybe if you're a business owner and you have a partner, maybe you haven't considered what happens if one of you passes away, right? So you share a little bit about you, we provide solutions, and then we also provide, this is a big difference, right? There's a lot of people that provide self-help. They provide ideas, books, things that you can read and implement on your own. With us, I thought it would be very important that, because everybody is changing because of technology, I wanted to make sure that the solutions actually had a vehicle that helped you get to the result. So the system part of our 3-step process, which is solutions, systems, and support, the systems portion, we try our best to build everything through technology and learn the lessons that we've learned from the 401k, right? The 401k, in my humble opinion, not the best, most tax-efficient vehicle out there. We're literally trading today's tax bracket for our retirement tax bracket when we have no deductions. And the majority of people would say, I'm going to ask you, and you can take note for yourself, do you believe your tax bill would be higher or lower when you retire? Most people feel pretty passionately that things will be a little bit higher. Now, if you're different, then no problem. So, I'm not here to debate the value of a 401k, but I do want to share with you, in my opinion, the most valuable part of the 401k is the fact that you will sit down with your plan administrator on your first day at the job. They tell you what it's all about. They share with you the options. You make a decision, and then that's it. You check on it occasionally, but for the most part, it drives itself. That is the logic that we apply in all of our facets of our company, all of the divisions, all of the solutions. We don't just want to provide the answer, we want to provide a vehicle that will take you to that known destination. The third part, of course, is the support. A lot of people will sell you a book. If I sold you a book, I would make money today. And whether you use that book or not, I would have got mine. And that, for the way that we wanted this to go, it's not gonna work. We wanted to create a win-win-win, right? I wanted to make sure that our compensation, our livelihood, our business was only successful is if we were able to provide you a solution, give you a vehicle, and actually support you on your way to that goal. So, 3 steps: solutions, systems, and support. We want to be in there with you. We want to help you get to where you're going. And we believe that the industry isn't necessarily set up the way that it should be. The average age of a financial advisor is 57 years old. Believe it or not, I'm not 57 years old. So I see the world a little bit different, right? I've served in the Air Force, I learned technologies and satellites, I had a top security clearance, I did all those wonderful things. It gave me a different perspective. So when I look at this financial industry and I look at the way that it is all structured, it's hard for me to not look at that and see some issues and want to change some of the things in the way that they are. Think about it. financial planning, should it be for everybody or for just some people? Be for everyone, right? The issue is, in society, the financial advisors are paid a percentage of the amount of money that they manage. So if it's a big bucket of money, that percentage can be a good chunk of money. On $1 million at 1%, that's $10,000 a year. Not bad. Wealthy people do not just give $10,000 for the heck of it, right? So they see the value, assuming this scenario. But what about the guy that only has $5,000? Does he not need financial advice? All of a sudden it's irrelevant for him? But society thinks that because you don't have a bunch of money, you don't necessarily need the financial advice, or you can't afford the financial advice. The reality is, gosh, yeah, that's challenging in today's environment, but that's why we created the Finance Concierge, right? You people, financial guidance and independence and decision-making and knowledge, that stuff is stuff that'll be with you forever. People don't make one bad financial decision because they don't have any sense. They make a lot of them. And the people that are successful, they don't make one good decision. They do a lot of decisions that go well, right? It's important that we understand knowledge is power. And applied knowledge, that's the fuel of success. So the systems are very important. We're going to cover that on video 2. Video number 3, we're going to specifically talk to the families who have some debt in their life, and they would like to know about some of the high-level strategies that show you how to create wealth while eliminating debt. Doesn't cost anything, right? We teach this, it's free. We give away the blueprints. We provide free access to that education. And there's a number of ways to carry that out. So video number 3, we're going to talk specifically about debt, how to get rid of it. No tricks, no games. We're not talking about debt consolidation or any of that nonsense, extra payment schemes or any of that stuff. We're talking about known financial strategies applied in a 401k type format that is automated. And then that's it. You just want to make the decision, see how it works in your life, design the plan, get on the vehicle, and ride that thing to the end of the road. Okay? Fantastic segment. Now, if you're a business owner and you have debt, same concept applies. If you could create wealth out of your current debt, that would be something you might want to learn about. So video 3 is for people who have questions about that. Video number 4 is specific to the business owners. Okay? When I set out to change the world, I wanted to really make a difference. And in order to really make a difference, I had to see the world a little bit different. So for the business owner, I thought if I wanted to provide massive value to the business owner, how would I do that? Every business is so unique. What I came up with was there's 2 real ways to increase profitability, because that's why we do business, right? We want to have profit. 2 big ways. Number 1 is we can increase revenue. I'm going to spoil the surprise. I don't know how to improve every business's revenue model. No, I'm sorry, I don't know. But the second one I can help with. The second one is if we can reduce your expenses and your taxes, well, that boosts your profitability. When I set down this path, I found out that Fortune 500 companies do all of this stuff on staff. They have teams of advisors and people that do nothing but evaluate their expenses and their taxes. And if they're doing that every single day, if that's their job, chances are they're pretty tax efficient, pretty expense efficient, which means every dollar saved is a dollar of profit. So we're going to talk specifically about how you can recover dollars that were previously spent. And we're going to talk about how to reduce your expenses moving forward so that you can experience forward savings. In the 5th video, we're going to dive specifically into taxes. Isn't that going to be so much fun? Difference is, I'm a pretty decent storyteller. So with the tax reduction blueprint, what we're going to go over is, let's change that a little bit. Let's ask it this way. When's the last time your accountant brought you an idea that saved you thousands of dollars in taxes? Oh wait. I'm sure there's a couple of you out there that are like, my guy did, and for that I say awesome. But there's a lot of people out there who answer that the same way, right? They say none, they don't. In video number 5, we're going to talk about why that is, right? So there's a Wiley's CPA review guide. That is literally the book that you study before you take the test to become a CPA. in that book, there is only one page that speaks to tax reduction. That's interesting. So what's the rest of the book about? How to file and prepare tax returns, run the books, auditing, regulation, how to interface with the clients, how to operate in the space, in the business, right? How to stay compliant. Why would they teach in that book a bunch of tax reduction strategies? You think the IRS wants that? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to go over the best tax reduction strategies that I've found and how to, in your life, interface or integrate these solutions with your current CPA, your current accountant, or your current tax software. Because if I could show you how to do those and show you the lines in the codes where they're approved, that would be beneficial. And everything that we do, we make sure it's a win-win and we make sure it's beneficial for both parties. So, we're also going to spend time, that's video number 5. Video number 6, we're going to talk about wealth. Now, wealth is a very broad and diverse topic, right? In video 3, we talked about the debt reduction system and how to get rid of debt and create wealth. But that's not for everyone. It's for a lot of people, but not for everybody, right? There's people that currently have a bunch of wealth. And if you have a bunch of wealth, you probably have different challenges. If you have a bunch of wealth, maybe legal is a very big issue because you don't want to get sued and lose it. You probably have taxes as an issue because you don't want to give too much to the tax man. The tax rates are not exactly low by anyone's imagination. And the more efficient you can become there, the better you can be. Now, this topic is not just a normal financial advisory topic. It really is not. I want you to think this through. Investments, right? That's what investment advisors do. They talk about investments. But what about all the other stuff? You know, who talks to you about, ask yourself this. Has your financial advisor, has your financial advisor actually sat down with your accountant? Like actually literally sat down and conversated and talked about that? Okay. Does your accountant provide tax reduction strategies? Does your financial advisor provide solutions outside of the realm of investments? I think that stuff's important. I think it matters, right? So I'm not the guy that's going to get in there and talk too much about specific investments. That's not my thing. That's not the focus. That's not what the financial concierge model is all about. I'm the guy that wants to provide solutions, right? Our team is all about solutions. So in the Wealth Center, if you have debt, you want to eliminate that debt and create wealth, we have solutions for that, as well as a vehicle to guide you there. If you're very wealthy right now and you want to make sure that you're as tax efficient as possible, we have solutions for that. If you're somewhere in the middle and you want tax-free growth, or you have questions about how to properly evaluate your 401k, or how many things are available inside of technology right now? Guys, I don't know if you know this, but there are solutions for your 401k where you could pay a couple dollars a month and they will take care of your 401k. They'll keep an eye on it. They'll monitor it for you. They'll rebalance it. They'll talk to you about the pros and the cons. That's a big deal. People just don't know that it's available. Yahoo Finance. It's a public website, third-party website that you can go to and you can evaluate your investments. How many of you know how to use that website to uncover how much commission you paid when you bought or sold that mutual fund? What it's ranked next to its peers, how great it is. Is it in the top 10%? Is it in the middle? We pay these investment people so that they can put us at the top, right, with the best investments. So if you were taught, if I could teach you how to self-evaluate your own positions, well then you wouldn't have to believe me or trust me. You could just go to your own third-party website and see for yourself. And if it's great, pat that advisor on the back. And if it's not, maybe you have a stern conversation. But the financial concierge is all about transparency, right? I want to make sure that you guys know exactly what's going on in your life, because nobody cares more about your life or your money or your family than you. And so if you don't take it upon yourself to become educated, to become empowered with what you need to protect your family, you're floating in the current, right? You're not driving the ship, you're a passenger. And so we want to make sure that we provide as much education, solutions, support, solution systems and support to help you drive, right? To help you stay in control of your life, to make good decisions, and to have every asset and resource available to you to help get you to the end of that road. In the last one, the recap, video, which is number 7, we're going to talk specifically about what we covered and then where to get more information, right? I am aware people learn in different ways. Some people like to read, some people like educational videos, some people like interactive videos, some people like webinars, and then of course some people like to sit one-on-one, whether in person or on a webinar. We are an internet-based company. We do service the entire country, but our local corporate offices, we have there in Tampa, Orlando, and Atlanta. But there's no reason we can't educate you over the internet. If you have additional questions, you can jump on a web session with us. We will teach you. We will show you. Everything will be supported with third-party documentation. You don't have to trust us, support us. Let us show you, right? We don't want blind trust. We want to earn it. So that's the 7-part video series. My name's Travis Jennings. This matters. It really, really does. And I really want to make sure that you guys get the most out of it. So, subscribe to our weekly newsletter. I personally am very involved in that, with the content, with its creation, with the storytelling aspect of it. Sign up for our newsletter. Allow us to send you education, right? It can't hurt. If you'd like, subscribe to this channel so you can get the next couple of videos, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then every one of those underlying solutions will have a 7-part series as well. Each one has a webinar, educational series, and then also, of course, we have the articles, blog writing. If there's anything that we can do for you, please let us know. But again, most important part, knowledge is power, okay? So make sure that you're doing everything that you can to protect yourself for the future. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos and hopefully on one of those one-on-one consultations. Thank you. Have a great day. God bless.